choose a beautiful, brave queen from grade 7 to make us feel proud about queen. I'd like to call Rashmika, Rachana, Harshana, Anushka, Mahashri, Mativatani, Brinda, Kirtana, Darshana, Saidiya and Arish Mugilan from grade 7 and Sashwati from grade 1.
The Queen's Rival by Sarojini Naidu. Queen Gulnar sat on her ivory bed. Around her countless treasures were spread. Her chamber walls were richly inlaid with agate, phosphori, onyx and jade. The tissues that veiled her delicate breast glowed with the hues of lopping crust. But still she gazed in her mirror and sighed. O King, my heart is unsatisfied. King Feroz, bent from his ebony seat, is thy least desire and filled? O sweet, let thy mouth speak and my life be spent to clear the sky of thy discontent. I tire of my beauty, I tire of this empty splendor and shadowless bliss, with none to envy and none gainsay, no savor or salt hath my dream or day. Queen Gulnar signed like a murmuring rose, give me a rival, O King Feroz. King Feroz spoke to his chief vizier, Lo Iri, tomorrow's dawn be here. Send forth my messengers over the sea to seek 7 beautiful brides for me, radiant of future and regal of mine. 7 handmaids meet for the Persian queen. 7 new moon tides at the vesper call, King Feroz led to Queen Gulnar's hall. A young queen eyed like a morning star. I bring thee a rival, O Queen Gulnar. But still she gazed in her mirror and sighed. O King, my heart is unsatisfied. 7 queens shone around her ivory bed like 7 soft gems on a silken thread, like 7 fair lamps in a royal tower, like 7 bright petals of a beauty's flower. Queen Gulnar signed like a murmuring rose. Where is my rival, O King Feroz? When spring winds waken the mountain floods and kindle the flame of the tulip buds, when breeze grew long and the days grew long and the page grows to the oldest song.
That's it.
Queen Gulnar sat on her ivory bed, decking with the jewels her exquisite head, and still she gazed in her mirror and sighed. O King, my heart is unsatisfied. Queen Gulnar's daughter, 2 springtimes old, in blue robes bordered with the tails of gold, ran to her knee like a wild-foot fay and plucked from her hand the mirror away. Quickly she set on her own light curls, her mother filled it with the fringles of pearls. Quickly she turned with the child's caprice and pressed on the mirror a shift, glad kiss. Queen Gulnar rocked like a harmless rose. Here is my rival, O King Feroz.
Thank you, friends. It's really an amazing performance.
Sumaya, do you know about the stages of man? Like how many there are?
Not really, but I hope so you know that. So could you explain?
Well, according to one of English literature's finest writer, William Shakespeare, there are 7 stages of life. Shakespeare believed that these 7 stages ranged from infancy, schoolboy, teenager, young man, middle age, old age, and death.
Oh, so that's what mean by 7 stages of man. So now I would like to invite Surjit, Netra, Nasrullah, Ashwin, Mohammed Javed, Ajay, Ritish Kumar and Ambul Selram to perform the 7 stages of man.
7 Stages of Man by William Shakespeare. All the words are stage, and all the men and women merely plays. They have their exits and entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages. At first, the infant, mewling and pucking in the nurse's arms. Then the whining schoolboy with his satchel and shining morning face creeping like snail unwillingly to school. And then the lover, swagging like Funes with a awful ballad made to his mistress' eyebrow. Then a soldier, full of strange oaths and burdened like the pad, jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubbled reputation even in the cannon's mouth. And then the justice in fair round belly, with good capalind, with eyes severe and board of formal cut, full of wise sauce and modern instances, and so he plays his part. The 60 age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon with spectacles on nose and pouch on side. His youthful host, we will say, a world too wide for his shrunk and his big manly voice turning again towards childish table, pipes and whistles in his sound. Last scene of all that ends this strange eventful history is second childishness and merry oblivion, sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. These are the 7 stages of man. Thank you.
Wow, that was an informative performance, and I hope so we all learned the 7 stages of man.